In the 1800s, as Owenism changed its form among its plebeian followers, the dream of a cooperative community upon the land acquired extraordinary force. And so, to the political myth of English freedom before the Norman bastard and his armed banditti, there was added the social myth of the golden age of the village community before enclosure and before the wars. Here's that we may live to see the restoration of old English times, old English fare, old English holidays, and old English justice, and every man live by the sweat of his brow, when the weaver worked at his own loom, and stretched his limbs in his own field, when the laws recognized the poor man's right to an abundance of everything. This is Feargus O'Connor, the Chartist leader who gave to the myth gargantuan dimensions. But Cobbett, Hunt, Ostler, and a score of radical leaders contributed to it. The savage penal code, the privations, the bridewells of old England were forgotten, but the myth of the lost paternalist community became a force in its own right, perhaps as powerful a force as the utopian projections of Owen and the socialists. To say it was myth is not to say it was all false. Rather, it is a montage of memories, an average in which every loss and every abuse is drawn into one total. In his youth, old Robin, tells the mill owner in a pamphlet of O'Connor's, all those new streets behind Mr. Twist's and Mr. Grubb's and Mr. Screw's were all open fields, and children used to be there at 8, 9, 10, 11, aye, and 12 years of age, idling their time at play, at cricket, at trap, and marbles, and ball, and leapfrog. Then came the time when rich folk frightened poor folk out of their sense with "He's a coming and they're a coming. Who are they, Robin?"